Hey, this is Sasha. Thanks for joining me in this video. And what I want to share with you today is why most financial products that are recommended to you and that are advertised, even the reviews out there, you probably shouldn't go after, or you really need to do your own due diligence. So stay tuned. I'm going to give you some insight about this right now. All right, so you might be looking to sign up for a best or high mileage credit card, a credit card that gives you rewards. You might be looking into a stockbroker that you're looking to invest money in, maybe a bank. Which bank is the best bank for you? And all these things are interesting in when you're doing your research. Unfortunately, the world has become way more cluttered with reviews that are, in a way, not specifically targeted or dedicated towards you in the best interest for you. Instead, what they are is that they are funneling affiliate money and income towards things that they would make the most money from. Now, a lot of people will say, hey, these are the products that I would recommend, or these are the things that, I would only recommend them if I really like them. Unfortunately, the downside to that is that it's so cluttered by all of these reviews, that all these reviews create an impact on you and it shifts your choice to that direction. So I'll share with you one quick insight here, something that I talk about in my stock market channel here. So if you didn't know, I have a stock market YouTube channel right here, and you can check that out. There's a ton of other great videos for investing, trading in the stock market, and much more. So basically, if you go here, you can check out the great channel. So what I'm saying here is that we have a lot of stock trading companies out there that you could go with, a broker, meaning trade on your own. And if you take a look, one of the most popular ones is Robinhood. So if you look at Robinhood app review, you get a bunch of different things. Here's a 5 rating. Then you'll see a lot of YouTube videos. Here's my use after 2 years. Here's my, Robinhood review 2020. It's the best investing app. Then this one says why I hate about Robinhood, honest review. And then I took a look at it and there was a lot of other positive things about it. So it's very interesting how things get in there. So look at this, 100 free stock trading. Is it worth it? So here's the thing. Some of these marketing things that do the reviews, people that do reviews on a specific product, especially financial products or any kind of products, you need to be very careful about these things. And not to mention the companies themselves, when they market things as free, it's not necessarily the best approach. Think of it like this. Okay, when you look at this Robinhood app, this kid right here was investing thousands of dollars and later committed suicide. You could take a look at it. Trader committed suicide, Robinhood trader. So basically in his account, it looked like and appeared as if he was down or negative $730,000. Now, he didn't really know this, I guess, but he was just getting assigned due to the option spreads that he was taking on because he wasn't aware of these things. And then eventually those things would have cleared. And I think in the end, he would have only lost maybe $1,000 or $2,000, but it looked like he was going to be down about like $730,000 on the balance. Now, here's the problem. You've got an app that's so popular that's being boosted by a lot of people. Like here's a blog that's there. Look at all of these videos here. Look at all these right here. Here's a couple of findings where there's a little bit less rating. So think of it. You're spending or investing $20,000, $50,000, $200,000 on an app or with an app, and you can't pick up the phone? Does that make sense to you? You're putting in $200,000 in investments and you're worried about the $2 commissions that they're going to charge you to put on a stock trade. So here's a Thinkorswim TD Ameritrade account that I have, and I'm not boasting this one. I'm just saying this is a company where if you're putting in a lot of money and maybe you're paying $1 a trade or $5 a trade, or even if you're paying $10 a trade and you're international, but you're able to pick up the phone, because what happens is sometimes as trades go against you or you need to take care of things, you need to call up for tax reasons, I'd be willing to pay that extra $100 per year, $200 per year, whatever the case is, to be able to go ahead and pick up the phone and talk to someone, to go ahead and pick up the phone and get the documents I need. It just makes things a lot more convenient. But here, with things like the applications, what they do is they suck you in. And I'm not just boasting on the Robinhood. I'm not just picking on them. I'm saying a lot of these these financial services, what they do is they have this marketing tactic. And with Robinhood, their marketing tactic is basically free trades. And when you have free trades, invest commission free. Hey, I don't have to pay anything when I do when I put on a trade. I don't have to pay the $2 and $5 fees. Yeah, but you're putting in 20 grand, 50 grand, 100 grand, and you're worried about $2? Does that make sense? So when you think about this concept, this is what happens is people aren't able to pick up the phone, and you get situations like this. You could call it app design problem. You could call it whatever. But the problem is people aren't thinking logically, thinking, hey, I'm going to save $2 here, $5 there. And you've got a lot of people pumping these things on the review side, trying to make some commissions. And you'll see it from all sorts of people, multiple videos from people. And, you know, I'll do reviews periodically here and there as well. But the issue with this is when you are doing your own due diligence and research, you have to look at it. Does it make sense for me? So in other words, does it make sense for you? And that's what you have to take apart, especially in things like investments. When you're spending, you know, $20,000, $50,000, $200,000, $5 million, are you really going to put that into something where you can't pick up the phone and call someone? That's like them ghosting you. So that's one of the issues I have with something like this. But it goes along with, you know, the best debit cards or best credit cards in 2020. So you could go ahead and do your due diligence and say, hey, what's the best credit card here? And all of a sudden, best offers, best for balance transfer, best for rewards. And all of a sudden, hey, you take a look at this and you can see as you roll your mouse over this, and I go here, you can see, hey, there's a click ID, there's, you know, it's rerouting and redirecting, and they probably get a cut in commission, and they're putting all these things. Now, yes, it does make it convenient for you to do this, but they get a big cut. Now, there might be some better credit cards for you from a credit union. There might be some better, you know, debit cards from a credit union for you. There might be better alternatives in your situation, and you have to do your own due diligence and do research about those things. But here's a couple of the top ones, the most popular ones usually. And the most popular ones are usually the ones that more and more people go with. And it's also because, well, they're promoted, they have more money, more people funnel them, they advertise them, they promote them, and then you go ahead and sign up, and then they make more money from you. And it's a cycle. And that way, even the cards that are better for you, that maybe have even better rewards, are not really getting promoted or advertised. And you have to dig a little deeper to really find the right product or service for you, whether it's the financial service, whether it's a product like something like this. So this goes along the same lines as finding a financial advisor. You might go ahead and go to the most popular financial advisor, doing your due diligence, doing your research. Hey, this guy seems good. But sometimes it's the guy that's maybe hasn't made it yet. He's just starting out. He's the one that's hungry. He's the one that's going to help you out the most because, hey, he's just getting started. He wants to make sure you get things going. And he's going to watch your money way more than the guys at the top, because the guys at the top might be dealing with $50 million, $100 million accounts, and maybe you only got $1 million, maybe you only got $100,000. But the other guy, he's willing to work for it. He's willing to put the time, energy, and effort into it to really, really concentrate on you, your focus, your goals, what you want to do with your money. Whereas the guys at the top, you know, a lot of reviews, big company, you may think it's better, you're more secure, but in reality, the end result might have been better off with someone else. Anyways, hope this gives you some insights. You know, I'm not trying to discredit anyone or really badmouth anything. I'm just saying open up your eyes to figure out what makes sense for you. In some cases, Robinhood is a great choice. If you're only making a few stock trades here and there, if you got an account of, let's say, $10,000, Robinhood's a great choice because you could put in money every single month and maybe, you know, that's all you want to do. You just put in $100, $500 every single month and you accumulate things to about $10,000, $20,000. After that, and if you're an active trader, you probably shouldn't be on Robinhood. The same thing with some of these credit cards. After a certain limit, you know, if you're dealing with more money, more cash, more capital, there's different credit cards out there. So be aware, do your own due diligence and do your own research. That's all I'm saying. And, you know, that way you can have the best product and service that's right for you. Okay? So thank you so much for joining me. Remember to get some freebies here that I have on my website from MyLittleNestEgg.com or subscribe to the YouTube channel if you're brand new. Thanks for joining me, and I will see you next time.